Return. I think we need to say. One more specialness. Okay.
Still looking for that Solarian? Or did you just come to waste my time?
Waste your time. I mean,
How do I get to Clan Weirlock?
Just take the truck, human. Follow what's left of the road to Clan Weirlock's base. That's where the Solarian was. Just watch out for the blood pack.
Talk to you later.
Still looking for that Solarian? Or did you just come to waste my time?
wasting your time. Watch my puppy while I'm in the car. Unless the puppy wants to go on. I go in the car? Yeah. Do you want to go? What? Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Go with that. What? Is anyone? You do some, you can. It doesn't have this one. It only has the. And then right. One second, I just. No. Thanks. That's more comfortable if you can believe it. Okay. Where? Oh, you change your weapons. Okay, good. I'm happy with what I have. Good. We three people. I want this one. Wait, that's not it. This is the new boomstick. Who wants to try out the new boomstick? Anyone? Whoa. That's some sun. No one wants to try the boomstick. That's fine.
Nothing left.
Boomstick.
Trouble
Wait.
in back.
What is it? Kitten? I wanted to take the fire of this thing.
Impact shot. One more.
Hmm? Is it doing anything? I can't tell. He's been killed. Jesus Christ! What the hell? That is entirely unnecessary. I'm gonna switch guns now. That's pretty good too. Are you just tapping this for fun? Yes. Where's front? No, oh, here you are. Okay. Mordin, we've talked about this. I am doing the pew pew. It's not getting him. Also, these things don't look like Krogans.
Enemies inbound. One down.
That's Krogan. My brain is like, hey, wasn't there an achievement of some kind? Killing people with elbow. And I'm like, really? The Krogan planet?
Put them down.
That's when you want to do this? Hang on.
Wait.
Bye. Probably a good time to attempt that with all those husks running at us on that spaceship. Is that, again, the right time for this? Probably no. Nope.
Do the trick.
Look at you. No. 45%. What does that mean? This is the worst gun. I want my other gun back. No, we're leaving. I don't want this gun. This gun is done. It's broken. It's a broken gun. And I need 4 different guns again for this. Like, but why is it taking 900 years to reload them? Or is it just that I haven't found whatever it wants to be reloaded with? I'm gonna go back to this beam.
We're clear.
No. Put it away. I'm gonna do the hop over thing. Good. Or... Nope. There. Okay. That's what it was.
We're clear.
Reminds me, when you truck part, keep your eye out for truck parts. Oh, here we go. Question manifold. Gotcha, manifold, buddy. What? Battery. C H H C E.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Oh. You know, not to brag, but my library's floor is also individually tiled. Human body.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting. Unethical. Sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead. All enemies accounted for.
Is it weird that that's pretty? Do, 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 do. Oh,
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal! The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the Genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the Genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
We've been spotted.
Just the thing to help.
I don't know if that was the right move, but I guess we were trying to get to talk that out. But I am actually 100% with the Krogan on the Genophage being a complete freaking war crime on them. Just being absolutely horrible. What do you say? Okay. Is it safe? Is it safe? Can I say? Can I say? I don't know why we're saving all these Shadowbroker bases. Oh, my back. Hey. come to think of it, I didn't necessarily intend to do Mordin's first. Either way, it's fine. But that's fine. Sorry. Merhaba. I can see it coming. I'm at the end for the fight. Or
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
you, dude. Gross. I'll be sniffing dead bodies.
Nothing left.
Are we safe? Is we safe? We're safe. Maybe one day. I was gonna say maybe one day. But we will not be so quick and not be able to read what Cerberus actually pays about you.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after Genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage, not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
What was it like working on the Genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, Galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us, got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
How can you agree with using the Genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to Genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after Genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
What was it like working on the Genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, Galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us, got anything we wanted.
I can't agree with the Krogan Genophage. That was fun I wanted to say. I don't remember which one it was. I guess that's...
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Done for the moment. Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of Genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
It does kill them. It's like it's not that it doesn't let them get pregnant. It's the things are essentially the pregnancy comes to term and then it's miscarried or it can't be brought to fully to term or whatever. So like the guy was saying, you know, the piles of essentially dead kids because of this. Like it'd be one thing if, you know, they were not able to get pregnant, but they're able to get pregnant, like they still carry pregnancy, and then it just doesn't result in a live child. Like, this is probably the conversation I've had the most with people with Mass Effect things, where I'm like very much behind the Krogans being like, we have to do something about this type of thing, because if nothing else, like the way the plague works seems possibly the most horrifying part of it. Like I can see Moradin struggling with it, what he did, and like even though he's saying, you know, come to terms with it, clearly he's still carrying a great weight about it. But like it seems too like when it was going on, the science of it was more exciting than thinking about the, so to say, psychological outcome of, you know, somebody having the desperation of, you know, putting themselves through this to the point of dying on an operating table for the hope of, you know, being able to bear a kid. Like when we were in the Krogan camp, you know, that one guy wishing that, you know, life could be different, that he could raise his kid with, you know, getting to see them. But the way their society has, like, literally been culturally changed by the plague to such a degree that that's not something that would be considered safe for them. It's like such a big concept, and like there's so many different ways to look at it. But like I find the whole thing hard. Like just hearing Mordin talk right now, like there's tears in my eyes. It's just like, holy shit. video game is dense.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of Life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the Genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Bracknai Wars, Krogan rebellions all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the Genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Okay. No. There we go.
We can use this.
Having emotions. You don't want to have hard conversations with you more. I feel like it's also important to have them. You know? Did we come in this way? We came in. Okay. Nice. Gotcha.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Urdnot.
If you want to help Urdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go!
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
Let's see what that was. Dang it. Wipe away. Alright, which way did we come?
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Okie dokie.
They've seen us.
On the ground, now!
Making contact! Should do the trick.
God, my aim is off. Oh, okay.
Not difficult.
Krogan charging!
Closing in. Close combat. Automatic.
I'll put them down!
Yeah, I just punch a Krogan into it. Chilling. Is that your chilling in place, baby?
Incoming!
Hello.
Enjoy.
Incoming! Getting up close! Try a real match. Impact shot!
Here.
One down.
Ow, fudge.
Can't hide from me.
What is going on with
Should burn nicely.
do without
My
this?
kid charging! Enemy charging!
Hey! You're my Solarian now. Bad enough, tell him off. Doing mass murder. You don't have to slam him into a wall. I didn't even see what was in there. Why do I do that? I'm like, yay! I broke code. It was the only thing I needed to do today. There's a level of not like not necessarily inherently forgiving Morden, but imagine if you will.
This looks interesting.
Any weapons? Research that. Like, okay. Just for scale. Like, okay, you're a kid, whole life you've been told, don't set a fire. Right? Because it'll burn something down. And then you're out in the woods, you make a little campfire, And you thought you had the whole situation under control. But, you know, you missed the number. And the whole, you know, you go off and you've left it or something. And now the whole forest is burned down. And maybe part of your town burns down. Maybe it gets beyond that. Like, conceptually, you knew you shouldn't do a fire and why it was bad, but you know, maybe you were also like, oh, but we're cold and we'll fix this immediate problem that could be bad or whatever. I don't know. Oh, there could be reasons why you needed a fire. But just the huge scale of how much damage was caused by that act, how much it affects different lives in different ways. Like, there's no model that can give you that kind of scope in a scientific way. You know, like, so like he ran the things that were decided.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
I don't know that that is garbage. We don't know. What now?
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weyrloc left. Project over.
what are these going to do now? Are they going to get them fighting again? That's not what I want. What a choice. Like I said, it's far-reaching no matter what we do here. Problem is, too, is that, okay, these are the options I have, you know? But, like, it's not necessarily exactly what he's going to say. So, like, I mean, I want him to go. I know, I'm hoping that it'll keep working out a cure, but find a different way to do it. I don't know.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
It was hard hitting. Their lives of video game. We didn't actually look around here, did we? So I suppose we should stay on here.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Okay. I'm on emotions. Oh, sorry. No, wait. I know. Try that again. Yeah. There's something behind. Okay. Oh, it's just money. Okay, it's just money. Wait, we can talk to him? That seems weird. Seems glitchy. Put that away.
Nothing left.
Can I talk to Invisible Man? I cannot talk to Invisible Man. Probably one of those should have left things. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, even if he thought he was doing it for all the right reasons, which obviously he thought he was doing it for all the right reasons at the time, type of thing, there was no way for him to attempt to you could attempt to comprehend everything, and I'm sure they did with their simulations and stuff like that. But if it happened on Earth, we'd call it the human element, right? The way people react to things, to tragedy, to shifts in culture, to shifts in disasters and stuff like that. There's like I said, too many variables to properly be able to actually accurately map that. So it's not. I mean, this is a video game. It is a computer, but a tragedy on that level, if it happened in reality, it would be impossible to comprehend what its effects would be beforehand, because while you could imagine how terrible it would be, if you're not living through it and seeing the different ways of choices scattering into different futures for different people, it's just it's incomprehensible. So there's like a level 2 of well, the Krogan clearly have my sympathy in all of this. I do have a level of pity for Morden and the other guys that worked on this, because they too are not a computer simulation, or they are, because it's a video game, but they're well-written characters, and they're alive to see the results of the choices they made, and experiencing the horror of what they went through. Scott would probably be comparable to, say, the people that worked together on, creating the nuclear bomb for a deterrent. And that was the thing too, is that if I understand it correctly, the Solarians had intended the genophage originally to be a deterrent, and the Turians used it. But with Morden, he was working on the project after it had already been implemented, so the genophage was already actively working. They modified it to keep it from self-correcting and curing itself over time. Troubled by Clan Warlock's progress towards a unified cure without Cerberus knowledge, cure data may be proved useful, Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Warden's assistant no longer a problem. Warden will have no trouble focusing on the mission. Unlocking new Alphamore. Well, that's all good then. Let's see. All Krogan squad members get 50% health. What do you mean all Krogan squad members? We only have the one Krogan squad member. Is there an option to have additional Krogan squad members? All Krogan squad members get 50% health. A scientist named Okur designed a retrovirus that matches the Krogan genetic code, modifying the gene sequence of the virus and injecting a small amount into a Krogan can introduce a change in that genetic code. Okay. Alright then. Thank you. Go here. Man, okay. It would be a kindness to let Moradin go back up to the ship. At the same time, I feel like he's the right choice for the other half of this mission. Which is getting drunk through his thing.
Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Just let me by. I have business to take care of.
He's act up, yeah.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
No. We get to go back and visit my pup.
I thought we would make it out. After the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
There you go, Martin. Hey, puppy. Hey, Earth. Here's a good puppy. Hello, puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good. Good puppy.
Child, my son, like Tanner Baron.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow.
Where's my good puppy?
Should I ask the female clan to ride a parentage? Why bother? You know you've sired a son. That's enough. That's what fight with honor and savage.
If this hurts my puppy, I will be there to do it.
Put down some real money, human.
Put that in. Oh. No problem. Enjoy. Sorry.
Put down some real money, human.
There we go. Good boy. Easy.
Ignore them, girl. They're not worth the effort.
We're worth the effort.
Don't
Hey,
touch
friend.
anything.
Hey, friend.
If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tomka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me. Which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Good on you. You had a thing. I'm gonna buy it.
Should you be in here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a thing. Oof. Just enough. So I need to buy gas to get home. You good? You good. It's been running. I make a puppy. You know, Papa?
Last longer if they didn't hit every crater.
This Varren could track you anywhere on the planet.
Uh-huh. My bearing is better than your bearing. Can we bring the Varren home? Exactly that guy is really. Greg, I'm having a lot of difficulty. Where am I talking to this lady?
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We're making a neutral ground where all clans can share resources and fertile females. It's a new day for the Krogan. We shall rise again.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
There's meant to be a shaman somewhere, right? Oh, there's a stairwell.
Special they had on the accident? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Or fixing something if you can't hunt. It was a special bit on the Citadel.
Yeah.
The Citadel Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not putting a damn Asari statue up here, if that's what you want. Don't be a fool. You're honoring our fight against the Ratnai. Maybe they could have honored us by not bombing us with the genophage. The Citadel has this huge army. Millions of people live there. Why do you care so much? You gonna leave Tachanka? Run off with the damn blood-packed mercs? No. Then shut up and quit yammering about what you'll never see. You say you're happy here in this camp? Where the power doesn't work half the time? And Pyjox and Baird and other clans are always trying to kill us? Yes. And you know why? Because I don't look at that damn extranet. Who cares what human colonies are getting attacked? Who cares who's declaring war? This camp, these rocks, this is all we're ever gonna see. This is we. So's the sun. Stare at either of them for too long. Go blind. You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain.
Let the boy dream. Here's the shaman.
Plates to try.
I have plates. Plates. I have moves.
The Shepherd Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will... Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation. The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain Council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon. Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see him return, others believe his false death was a betrayal. 2 years after the recent attack on Horizon has other Council species looking to their own security. The Turian fleet is reportedly bolstering its crew complement, while the Salarian Special Tasks Group is reportedly investigating the colony attacks. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, who died fighting Saren on Vermeer, was posthumously awarded the Salarian Silver Dagger and the Turian Nova Cluster. Williams served proudly with non-human crew members, and was once heard to say, "Human or alien, we're all just animals." She is the first Alliance soldier to receive either award. Later today, we interview Counselor Anderson, the tireless former soldier. The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago. The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control. Charles Saraceno, leader of the Terra Firma Party and former Alliance Parliament candidate, has pled guilty to tax evasion. He is in custody pending sentencing. The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and join the military or enroll in school. The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded...
Show me you're worthy.
The Turian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shashi. The Turian government previously made reparations from what humans call the First Contact War, but refused to pay interest. The Turian hierarchy has supported improved relations with humanity since the Alliance's heroic sacrifice defending the Citadel from Saren's attack 2 years ago. A council inquiry has concluded that a combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. The prison ship Purgatory has been destroyed following an apparent riot. Security ships are en route to the area to retrieve prisoners and guards from life pods. Biomedical firm Certa Foundation is reporting a medical breakthrough against a new strain of interspecies influenza. The development comes as a result of samples contaminated during a biotic attack on their research center 2 years ago. Fortunately, there were few casualties. Celebrations are planned across Terra Nova for the upcoming anniversary of the thwarted terrorist attack on the colony. Former hostage Kate Bowman is expected to read a thank you message to Alliance soldiers who rescued. The Shepherd Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. has pledged a full investigation.
Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna end this one here, and then we'll start with French after the break.